All right, welcome back. We are playing Rimworld with our Star Wars modded version. This is the third story in our series, our Return of the Jedi series, and we are at the Lost Academy. First, I would like to say Willkommen to Leon Weber. Ich habe, let's see, what is it? Ich habe in Deutschland gebet? I used to live in Germany. Mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. I'm sorry. I speak just enough to order at McDonald's and ask for directions, and that's about it. I can read it a little bit better than I can speak it. Um, but I'm sorry. That's kind of the extent of my mein Deutsch. Anyway, let's start here real quick with this. We got this little pop up as we came into the game. It says we've got some new mod features. We now have a finish off ability that we can use with the allow tool to quickly kill either a colonist or an animal or whatever. That's great, except that generally speaking, I want to boost my skills by continuing to shoot at them or attack them with melee, or potentially, and we'll get into this in just a second, to increase our force abilities. Leon had a question that he asked in one of the videos there. He was talking about his force. He has a force sensitive user who has a high level but was gray. So listed as gray. So alignment's right here, and which limits what types of abilities and how many points you can put into abilities. For instance, if we look over here, does it actually tell us? Maybe we got to go here. So you can see right here, if we want summon ghost, we have a required alignment of light. Okay, but it also says it adjusts my alignment towards light by 5%. So say you've got your gray force user with a high level and you haven't dumped any points into anything yet, but you want that person to be a Sith. Okay, so we could come over here and I would take either force choke or drain life probably initially, although force rage could definitely be interesting as well. Force rage, if we take one ability in that and we start using it, we can slide our adjustment over by 1.5% each time, right? If we take, what is this one, force choke, we can slide over 5%. And drain life is also 5%. So I would take one of these. Drain life will get you a little bit of healing as well. But force choke, especially, is something that you can use fairly quickly. It regens pretty quick and it does damage. So if I wanted Sith, I would put 1 point into choke life, and then the first time I get combat, or even while hunting, go after some animals and just start force choking them. And every time you use it, it's going to slide you over a little bit more and more and more. And then eventually you'll be able to take everything. That is what I would do. If I wanted to go light side, I'd probably take one of the heal abilities. Or, you know what, maybe even force defense. I'm not sure that I need to do much with that. I could just cast it. It slides by 5%. I wouldn't even have to have combat for that. I could just start casting it. You know, every time it re-ups, just cast it again. And that will slide you towards the right here and towards the light. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, Leon. I tried to answer it as well where you posted it, but it's a great question, and that is the way to do. Because a lot of times when you create your initial colonists, they're squarely here in the middle. They haven't put any points in unless you've specifically picked, using EDB or something, a Sith or a Jedi. Your force-sensitive people will be in the middle there. So, all right, we played a little bit longer. We have a few issues. The first is that I have my volume on my speakers way too high. Let's turn that down. The next is that we have two people who are very sick. We did finally turn loser. We played, a couple days extra. You can see here we're the 7th of April, May, so we are squarely into our growing season. We've started planting. However, William and Loser have both come up with a few issues. They both have the plague and malaria. See there and there. So they got the plague first. I think we're kind of on top of that for the most part. You can see his plague is at 62%, his immunity is 68%, but now he's got malaria, and that jumped in quick, and that's at 63% with an immunity of 59%. Loser's at 63 and 61. He's actually closer on his malaria, and he's just right there for plague. So hopefully William is on his way to do that right now. In fact, he is. He's on his way to take care of that. So we're just going to let them do their thing. William does have self Medicaid as well, so he can take care of himself. So let's check. Did he? No. But do we have somebody else going to do it? Work. Who else do we have that could be Uh, okay. Apparently I just have Holland. Let's try selecting nobody. Going to... Nope. We still... Not quite sure what's going on here, to be fair. Let's see if we have... Let's see. Can William take care of himself? Nope. Tater, can you... Praetor, there we go. I don't know why it's not letting us see work there. That's going to make life very, very interesting for us. Now we've got a manhunter pack. They'll roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. Okay, they are there. And there are a bunch of them. Five man-hunting panthers. Wow. So let's let's get Tater. We're going to put him... As soon as he's done tending, how long is that going to take? And of course, they're not doing anything because they're not actually on our work. I don't know how we get past this bug. Well, first of all, let's draft Holland. It will let us move her here, and we're gonna once she gets there, we're gonna put a force there. Looks like Tater's done. We're going to draft him. We're gonna put him right here. Move her there. Holland is now going to drop a Force Ghost. How about right here? He is going to Force Choke something. How about that one right there? Let's try a little mind trick here on, say, that one. And now let's do a Force Drain on that one. Can we get far enough away? Now we're going to do a heal. How about heal... Where's heal other? Heal other adept on Tater. Now what we could do is we can go here and we can do finish off. And finish off. All right. And then we can undo that. And we can undo that. All right. Now, is anybody else showing up under work? They are not. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. That looks to me like it should be a bug of some sort. Architect. Let's try. Wow, that is just weird. Let's try saving, but let's give it a slightly to here. Let's Lost Academy 2. We did a really good job with those manhunters, so I'd kind of like to not lose that. Now let's try loading the game. We'll load Lost Academy 2, and we'll see if that fixes our problem. And slowly loading here. Very slowly, spawning all the things. Quick pause. Nope, we've still only got Holland. All right. We're going to try loading back the original Lost Academy load here. See if that fixes it. This is very weird. And it takes time here, obviously, to load back and forth. Maybe we're spawning all the things. Nope. Load game. Let's go back to our last autosave, I guess. I apologize, it's kind of boring, but I say this is a very weird bug. I'm not quite sure how we get around it. We've only got one person that we can actually tell to do things. Everybody else just stands around. Nope. All right. I'm going to pause this really fast while I go look to see if there's something in the forums on how to fix this. Be right back. All right. Hopefully problem solved. Let's see. There we go. Got all our people back. I tried a few things. I tried unloading and then reloading all of my mods to see if that would fix it. Ultimately, I had to just disallow or disable, I guess, the mod for the allow all tool. So that seems to have fixed our problem. That's what we're going to go with anyway. You can see right there we've got everybody back now. So hopefully when we continue on here, and we haven't lost anything, although now Loser and Tater got food poisoning this time. I was thinking it's going to be Loser and William. And what is wrong with Loser now? Oh, well, he's just dying. I mean, that's poor Loser. Malaria, the plague, and food poisoning. Yeah. Things are not going well for us at the moment from the disease standpoint. Is he going to go? He's not going to try to treat him, though. Let's go back and try this again. Come on. Well, whoops. Is somebody else doing it? Reserved by Tater. Okay. Tater's going to take care of him. Let's see what we've got dropping here. Oh, chinchilla meat. That's good. And we would have prioritize hauling. Sorry, Molly. Prioritize hauling. Prioritize hauling. Now Holland and okay. And Tater have the plague. All right. Well, you know, I was going to have everybody go get that stuff, but now I think probably we're better off just making sure that Holland and Tater do that. We will get Molly to come start hauling, if I can figure out where it is. And then everybody else has things to do. Get William to whoops. Just check William, and now we've got a solar flare, of course. Oh wait, but we should be okay. We should have power. Oh no, because none of our electronic stuff will work with solar flare. Okay, let's check Loser. Malaria, 7067. We're a little bit behind on that. Plague, we're way behind on that, and food poisoning. William, how is he doing? Plague major, but his plague appears to be okay. We're going to have... Can we not... William is our doctor, right? William is a doctor. Tater can self-tend. Holland can self-tend. Can we make them tend to themselves? I'm not sure why, but we can't. Oh, it's all treated. Okay, all right, so that's done. So William needs to tend to Tater first. Let's take care of that. Now we need to take care of Holland. Oh, Tater's already doing that. And now see, do we have another? Didn't William already have malaria? No, now William already had malaria. So now William, you're going to go rest until healed. Okay. Take care of Holland. Eat some pemmican, and then you got to take care of... now you're going to take care of William. There we go. That's what we want to see. So Molly's the only one... all right, there we go. Lost another one to the plague. Molly's the only one not dying of horrible illnesses. And, of course, we managed to keep William instead of our Sith Inquisitor. For whatever reason, they returned him at the last second. So, yeah, thanks for that, I guess, guys. Health. It was William, though, not... so maybe it was good, actually, we got William back. Sorry. So William's plague is not even close to immune. Oh, that's Tater I'm looking at. Malaria's okay. Plague, he has immunity. Holland, plague is major. Should be okay as long as we stay on top of it. Almost out of meals. Molly's not going to be feeding anybody because she doesn't do that sort of thing. I would appreciate it, though, if she'd come down here and... Did she get all the meat? No, she did not. Molly, come get meat. We don't want all that to go bad. We're not going to be bringing in a lot of extra meat while everybody has the plague. Tater's feeding people. Got some berries. Molly can cook. Something like that for now. Okay, how we doing? Health. Plague major. 71% immunity, 64. Tater. Immunity, 62. William has his plague immunity. Malaria, he's well on his way to being okay. We've got some cargo pods. Bunch of camel hair. Got a bunch of fires going. Tater's doing his best to put out the fires. We need some rain. Come on, give us some rain. Oh my gosh, things have just turned on us. My God. Everybody's got the plague. We've got fires going on. We should probably maybe be okay. Yeah, I know, we've got fire. Major break risk. Everybody needs to go outside and put out some fire. Or not. Okay, we're going to eat first and then we'll... What's William doing? Okay, he's going to put fire out there. Okay. There we go. Now we'll come take care of hopefully some fire down here. Tater's on the ground. I think we're just going to have to ignore the fire for the moment. And in fact, we are going to turn down firefighting for now. And we've got a raid. We're not going to do crap about the raid. However, we are going to tell Molly that she needs to stay in the area. Restrict. There we go. Come on, Molly. All right, so. No, Molly, come on. Rescue. William. Rescue. What the hell? We've just decided to dump them there and call it a day? Come on. Tater's dead. It was suggested that I build some walls here to force people to get within the range of the guns, which is a great idea. Now William has gone berserk. Holland can't do... Can she? Can she do a mind trick on him? Let's see if I draft her. Can't walk. Can't do anything about it. Molly, no. Molly, no. Don't go in there. Go do something else. I don't know what yet. You just stand there for a little bit. See if the guns can take care of this raid on their own. Looks like they probably did. Except for this person. There we go. Oh, wait, that's done. All right, Molly. Now we've lost Holland. That's it, guys. That's game. We've lost all of our Jedi. We've got one Berserk William, and he's probably about to kick Molly's ass at a second. Molly's the only decent person we have left, to be honest, and she won't violent, care, social, or intellectual. William's incapable of none, but he's a lazy bastard, and we don't particularly like him anyway. He does cook, and he does do that, but that is game. That was our save. All of our Jedi are dead. The plague, the malaria, and food poisoning, 1, 2, 3 on top of each other, on top of the fires. The raid really was immaterial, to be fair. It didn't help that William went nuts right there at that moment, though, because he was the one that should have been keeping people alive. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this save. I had a great time doing it. If you would like to see more, well, we're going to do more. That's just it. If you did like this one, give me a thumbs up. You know, if you like the series, give me a thumbs up, right? If you hate it at all, give me a thumbs down, right? That's fair enough. But if you give me a thumbs down, tell me why you gave me a thumbs down, right? What did we do wrong? What would you like to see in the future, right? My goal is to come up with entertainment that we all like, we all enjoy. So if I've messed it up so badly that you think we need a thumbs down, then let me know how we can improve that, and we will give it a shot the next time. Having said that, if you've got any other comments for me, even if you did like it, let me know what you did like. What was the part you liked? What was the part you didn't like? Right? That's how we get better, right? We find the weak spots in the save or in the storytelling, and we try to improve those. So I'd love to hear back from you on what we should be working on. If you'd like to see more gaming with Mellow 7 Gaming here, whether it's Rimworld, which we will continue to play, whether it's Football Manager, whether it's BattleTech, we posted a BattleTech game, or anything else, if it's another world builder, whether it's, Civ 6, something along those lines, let me know what we should be playing, and we will give it a try. Anyway, it was great having you guys along for the ride, for all 3 of our Star Wars stories here, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return to the Jedi. Thank you very much for coming along with us for the ride, and may the Force be with you.